Many people have decided that Volume 2 is significantly weaker than Volume 1, pointing out character inconsistencies, dialogue, and other things concerning the plot that stood out to them as weaker than the first volume. Personally, I want to go ahead and trust the Duffer Brothers with this. I think that they know that everything seems a little too easy right now. Everybody's geared up and ready to go. They got a plan, and it's not too different from the way they were in last season's penultimate episode. Because if you remember, the Hawkins group was ready to go. They set up camp at the Creel house and they were ready to execute their Vecna takedown plan. This season, it's similar, but instead of having multiple groups, everybody's here in one place. However, this season, it feels different, and I'm not exactly sure how I'd put it into words, but it just feels like a lot of information is given as opposed to the investigative side that we saw last season, and I think that this is done on purpose. In season 4, it took them a lot of work to uncover the Creole mystery. Now a lot more things are given. This is done on purpose. I feel like the writers are throwing the audience off. I personally believe and hope that this has to do with this popular theory roaming around the internet, the Vecna's curse theory. It states that Vecna's taking control of all of the characters and the audience, and what we're seeing is an example of an unreliable narrator who's spinning things however he wants.